All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Price has traveled all the way up back to February's numbers, actually February 6th and February 7th profile, which is surprising since inflation was flat yesterday or last session. 229 and 228 puts is what I have in my watch list with 228 in my active trader. Last time we seen those numbers was, like I said, back in February, where there is a high liquidity area of 229.21 to 228.46 roughly. And we're starting to fade from that area now. 56 seconds into cash. We're starting to really fade from it now. Doo -doo -doo. So 228 is a pretty high in price, $166. We always know that's going to change, but let's hopefully change maybe to $66. Again, 229s are $200, 243, but that's going to change as well. VIX is pretty low. So 15 seconds to cash, we're already starting to see a move. The books have already had a buyer detected, but price is moving through that with market opening now. So drop for you behind. Options ladder need to update first, so no go there. All right, now we update it. 228 puts entering now. 40, I'm sorry, $71 per contract. Buyers are getting stopped out pretty heavily. Yeah, really dropping it now. Good drop there. Sellers are really dropping it. I'm gonna take my 10 here. Oh, there we go. Just got my 10. It just popped to 87. It was taking forever to update. So I got my first 10, moving my stop to 73 to lock in profit. Uh, Sellers are really dropping out of it now. Huge numbers, 45 stops on the buy side. Buyers are getting stopped out on the buy side pretty heavily. So it's back to 80. So 80, 71 to 81. Now that's 73 is my stop. Looks like that's all I'm gonna get to, as we just had that huge pop higher. Yep, and that is it. I am out. And then look, it stopped me out before it dropped again, I bet. Price is back to 71. What I don't like a lot of the times is that price move at futures market. Mike, good job. 78 to, I'm sorry, 79 to 87. Fire. I don't like how it moves at pre-market. We know what the movement is going to be. I would prefer it to move in cash, not during futures. All right, good job. 75 to 85. Fire. Buyers are still stopping out of their orders too. Let's see if it continues down. Current low is 227.87. Of course, if we drop that, then that's a wrap. But it is a buyer deviation, so we gotta wait and see if that happens. All right, let me move this over. That was extremely quick. I know it gave us some time to process with the options ladder not updating. So that helped a lot. Even though it could be annoying sometimes when the options ladder is not updated in time, but sometimes it always, or seems like it always works out. So we're seeing price pop higher. I wonder if it's going to go back to that deviation. It already took money from the swing high, or swing low, I should say, 228, 11. The next one will be 228.62. If it goes that high, I wonder what happens from there. We'll see on the books. Amazing. Very, very quick. See a couple of you all were able to catch that. A little higher price. 79 was $8 more. 75 was $4 more. So that was even better. It moved just enough to give us 10. It's a lot of heavy activity that's just popping into it. Buyers are getting absorbed. A trigger that I'm seeing. Let me move back over to the books. Okay, so there is an iceberg buyer, so that's why we're seeing some that buy up there. Second 5 minutes, playing near the VWAP, still near that iceberg buy too. Texas Jetty, I see you typing. We haven't seen numbers like this since February of this year. All right. Let's see the books. All right, what the books are doing. All right, so we're saying they're blowing past that iceberg buy. Looks like they're not respecting that buy at all. Some absorption is happening. So we caught it at a really good time. Wonder how everyone else did. Only two people traded today. 71 to 80. I think I got caught in some slippage with 87. Let me double check. No, that was 81. Uh, 88. Yeah, that was definitely a bad fill. Oh, saw some bad fills. 75 to 7, I mean 70 to 75, yeah. So Cup looks like some bad fills. 88 was definitely a harsh one. Texas Jetty 80. So you entered in at 80, took 85, but it blew through your stop at 68. Shit. So right now the buyers are stopping out. So they are not respecting that iceberg buy and they're starting to fade through it now. Oh, paper trading. Yeah, paper trading, you definitely can't rely on good fills on paper trading because it's different server. So that 88 was horrible, but that's to be expected on paper trading though. Don't get caught up in fills with paper trading because you will never or very rarely get good fills in paper trading or sim trading. That's not what paper trading is for, actually. Yeah, see, because it's different servers, so it's not live. It's live quotes, but you're not actually entering into the trade live. So it's definitely going to take a while on paper trade or sim trading to fill. That's just normal. Again, that's not what sim trading is for. So that's to be expected. You will get better entries doing live for sure. 88 is just terrible. So starting to see some small buy icebergs, but they're not being respected. They're blowing right by those orders. Again, buyers were stopping out at smaller rates now. One at 45, which is huge. That was at right at cash. That's what we got. And then maybe a couple seconds later, stopped out again about 10, and then just recently fit 12. So they're stopping out of their orders, just not as at huge of a rate as it was before. Oh man, I appreciate that, George Jefferson. Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you're still around. Um, I appreciate that. We all appreciate it. I know it could be tough sometimes, especially if you work a corporate job, finding the time to trade cash. A lot of people move over to the futures market or to the forex market because of that. It's the exact same way of trading here, but just allow you to do it in the evenings, depending on the session you trade. So, yeah, appreciate that. I don't know if anybody's looking, but price is respecting VWAP on the 5 minute, and still getting that absorption on the buyer side. So as price continues to try to pop higher, there's some resistance there. So there are buyers will not continue to pay those high prices. I don't know if we're gonna make a new low, but we damn sure haven't made a new high. Current high is 228.41. All right. I don't think nothing else is happening here until the 10:30 report, which is the gas inventory. We'll see how that plays out. Again, we haven't seen these numbers since February 6th and 7th to be exact. Will we continue higher? Who knows? We just look like we're trying to make a new high. I thought I saw someone type, and if not, I will get out of here. Okay. You have internet issues. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. your DM? No. When did you send it? I'm looking at it now. Okay, I see it. I'll respond to it. I'm just sorry. I'm just saying it. I'll read it and respond to it in a few. Yeah, having internet issues is no fun. For it to blip out at cash open is insane. That's frustrating. So like the market is still not willing to buy these high prices, what I'm saying. 228s, taking those stops out again. Taking those stops out at the swing high, 228.11, continuing to take that money from the swing high of what day was that? Yesterday? Or was that no, that wasn't yesterday. That had to be February the 6th or the 7th. Continuing to take that money. All right. Well, I am out of here. Can continue that streak. All right. After breaking it on Monday, get back onto it to yesterday and today. Congratulations to the ones who caught it. I know a few of y'all had some bad fills. 79, I see was pretty high, but was able to get 87 out of it. 75 was even better to get 85. So good stuff. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll get back at it tomorrow. All right. Peace.